Hi everyone, and welcome to Rapid Growth Vibes here from the 19th to the 15th of August. This is going to be also a really great week because the theme for this week is reconnection. Reconnection. Now, what is your definition of reconnection? Let's start by establishing that first of all, because we all have different definitions of what things mean. So in this context, what I'm referring to here so that we all can relate to this message. Reconnecting is more in the sense of looking at what have you abandoned this year and reestablishing that connection, bond, friendship, dynamic, or relationship with it once again. However, what the vibes here are asking you to and showing you to look at and to consider, even if it's old relationships or old friendships that you're trying to revive, or you're feeling a desire for that, because you'd be quite surprised that you might feel a need to, oh wow, that person, I never would have thought of reconnecting with them, but I really feel like I want to. If that's you, do it. Absolutely do it. But I am going to ask you one question. Remember the reason why you did start to neglect the relationship or the dynamic or the friendship in the first place. There's a reason why your energy was diverted away from that person or that dynamic or a situation. Because normally if our focus is not with something, then our energy is not flowing there. And we don't feel that emotional connection as strong to it then. So this vibe here is asking you, why did your energy stop flowing into that direction? Was there perhaps an incompatibility? Were there unresolved conflict? Were there challenges? Did you maybe start associating the person with negative reactions or emotions because maybe you both went through a bit of a turbulent time, or maybe they were there with you while you were going through a turbulent time, and maybe you made negative associations with them innocently and not because of them, but because of the circumstances. But now when you think back to them, you think back to these bad circumstances and you feel these bad emotions and you project it subconsciously onto that person or onto that situation. Now, why? You're not probably, oh, Evette, that's very detailed. Why are you going into so much detail? Well, it's actually quite important. Make sure that this is not what you are doing right now. There's a reason why you feel a need to reconnect with something. There's something that needs to be reconnected with. Something either needs to be brought to a close or to be nurtured again and to bring life back to it. In most cases, I'm feeling a vibe coming in where it's saying, let's close that chapter. And I'm not saying ending relationships, I'm not saying ending friendships, not at all, absolutely not. But it's with a feeling and a sense of let's reconnect, let's explore. Where did things just fall off the wagon? Where did things die off? What was the purpose and the reason behind that? Because in life, if we do not consciously bring an end and a close to something, it will always come back into your life in different ways, shapes, and forms. Because this vibe is here to help you to understand and to learn. An energetic boundary is very important to allow yourself to cut from that person, relationship, pattern, circumstances. Right? It's almost like cutting cords, but in a more modern, savvy, shortcut way. Right? This is very important with this vibe and what it's trying to show you. Start to consciously decide what you want to energize in your life and what you don't want to energize. So the reason why you might feel a desire or a need to reconnect is to make that energetic boundary, or to open up that dynamic again and to thrive in it again. To continue to learn from that. You might feel drawn back to it because there's something that your deep subconscious mind is trying to tell you. We need to finish an experience here. We were learning something and we abandoned that. Let's go back to that. Let's wrap it up. It's almost like going to school and then you drop out. Right? You're always going to wonder, what could I have learned more? Or it's like a job. You dropped out because maybe you had a heated moment, but you're thinking, could I have had that promotion if I stayed longer? What could I have learned more if I stayed longer? With just now, you have a different mindset. You're seeing life from a different perspective. You have grown, you have matured. So the way that you approach this will be different, which means that it can actually have a much more beautiful, positive, and better outcome. Because you are going to handle it so much more gracefully and from such a more wiser perspective as well. So guys, that's your week. Enjoy it, explore it, ask questions, and if you're not ready to reconnect, then don't. You don't have to do anything in life if you don't want to. How great is that? You always have power of choice. And even just not making a decision, that is a choice. And remember also, if you have stuff coming up, join me at evetterose.com. See what free live events it is that we have coming up where you will be live with me to help you to shift stress and trauma or whatever blockages it is that you have in your life. Because we will also be doing a lot of weekly events where for 3 hours long, we'll be looking at emotions that's collectively coming up and the psychosomatics of that. And I'll be talking you through powerful healing meditations live and to start shifting your life in so many amazing, unexpected ways. I'm so excited to be doing that with you very, very soon. And until then, be the light that you are. Thank you for watching this video, and I'm sure that you learned a lot. So guys, subscribe to my channel here and also hit the notifications bar and so that you can get notified every time when I upload a new video. So guys, also remember to share the video and also look out for courses that I have below in the description bar. And until next time, be the light that you are.